Transitions are the elements within the scene that guide the viewer's eye, and they help to create a sense of three-dimensional space on a two-dimensional image. Natural transitions include high contrast to low contrast, dark to light, cool to warm, big to small, and out of focus to in focus. Let's look at an example together. High contrast to low contrast. Imagine yourself standing in a field of flowers on the valley floor, and you're looking off towards a distant horizon. All those flowers that are close to you are going to look really detailed. They're going to be full of contrast because they're so close. But those distant peaks, they might look a little hazy because there's so many particles and dust and things like that in the atmosphere that light is bouncing off of between your eyes and that distant object. Similarly, in landscape scenes, the light source is typically the sun or the moon. So it makes sense that things nearer to us would be more in shadow and that things in the distance in the scene are going to be more under the light. And this is another cue to our visual system that helps us to perceive depth. So not surprisingly, cool to warm is going to follow the same idea, with cool tones in the shadows and warmth in the highlights. And at the risk of sounding repetitive, big to small capitalizes on the same idea. If you're looking at many of the same thing, the object that's close to you is going to look a lot bigger than the same object that is further away from you. The challenge with landscape photography is to make many parts into a cohesive whole, and that's different than other types of photography that work to isolate the subject. So when you look at the image on the back of your camera, try to identify what is the structure of your composition that is going to start that process of leading the eye through the frame, and then try to identify the natural transitions that are going to assist in creating depth in your image.